Hi, today I'm going to discuss a very important topic, which is very important, that gives a special feeling for you if you have already become a techie and tech savvy. Well, there are many fresh graduates, those who still differ a lot to make choices whether to go ahead or not in terms of upskilling themselves. Today, there is a topic that's really important for you to manage with the things that matter a lot in your life. Indian corporates seek to bridge the skill gap in cyber security management. It's all about cyber security management, how you are going to deal with that. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere else. It's going to be very important. Professionals in this area of a specialization have to upskill themselves continually by attending training programs. So it's all about how you need to upskill yourself in this area. So we have a few snippets from this topic. After a malware attack that brought much of the work at his office to a standstill for 2 days, Kaushik Mitra enrolled for a course in cybersecurity. The drive on the cloud got infected and our work was affected for 2 days. That's when I started thinking about a career in cyber security, he said, who has 30 years of experience in software industry. So despite having lots of experience, the young entrepreneurs and people who plan to have incubations and startups will definitely have many complications with its security of the data, so they might have to go with this, and this will absolutely become a decent solution. The knowledge one must have on this area, he has got the training, timing right. There continues to be a huge demand for cyber security professionals in India and elsewhere. So cyber security professionals do have a lot of importance, and they could survive well with the certificates and the you know uh, handy experiences. And according to many studies, there is a shortage of talent in this area of specialization. If you have already done many programs in computer science and some special packages like .NET and this and that, you could absolutely look at this particular specialization and course, which would be promising, and it will absolutely become an extra feather to your cap. Between January 2017 and March 2018, job postings by Indian employees for cybersecurity roles increased by 150%, according to research by job site Indeed. According to Cybersecurity Ventures, by 2021, fighting cybercrime will cost businesses globally more than $6 trillion annually, and there will be 3.5 million unfilled security jobs. So, this brings us a lot of hope. If you have plans to develop your skills and get settled in this area, it's the best alternative. Please go for that. Switch over to this area. With many high profile data breaches and sophisticated threats getting reported. So, these are the two important things with which you can carry out. Companies are encouraging employees to upskill through training programs and the certifications. The best companies and organizations still are planning to upskill their employees' present status, as this area draws a lot of attention from every nook and corner of this globe. Look, if you look at this particular phenomena, it has a lot of feasibility to grow up, and those who have done certain programs would also consider this. This has a lot of importance, it seems. Simply Learn, Manipal Pro Learn, Coursera, and Great Learning are some training providers offering courses in cybersecurity on their platforms. So, Simply Learn is one of the course providers. Similarly, Manipal Pro Learn and Coursera are the best providers in terms of this particular certification program. After data science, cybersecurity is the most sought after course by companies, says Harish Subramanian, new product development, great learning. The 6-month online program prepares professionals for the role of a security architect. So, if you could spend as many as 6 months, that would be absolutely fine. That would be a decent time that you must invest in order to become perfect in this area. SB Jain School of High Technology in Mumbai offers a 6-month course in cybersecurity and data security specialist program where 2 months is spent interning with companies. So it is going to be an added advantage if you want to do an intern along with the certification program. You would you could choose this JP SP Jain School of High Technology that is located in Mumbai. HCL Technologies has opened a cybersecurity fusion center in Texas, where it announced university to industry collaboration to train and hire college students. If you plan to go overseas and if you plan to do that program in the US, definitely you go to Texas, and HCL Technologies seems to have got collaborated with an industry, and it's a kind of industry academia relationship that would pave the way for the better results within no time. However, many specialists in the sector say the skills needed for cybersecurity jobs aren't easy to learn in the classroom. This has to be borne in the mind. If you want to learn in your class, being part of your BTech program, it's not that much easy. This is what experts say. What is that really disturbs, and what is that seems to be rather important? Why is it rather difficult? Why can't it be learned in the classroom? That we need to look at and we need to explore and navigate through. These attacks are changing in nature, and it's happening not just by internal influence but also from within the company. You cannot always train someone a lot of what you need to know, and do you pick up on the job. Those engaged in cybersecurity should understand how hackers work, keep a watch over potential attack areas, and be able to spot vulnerabilities in IT infrastructure and code. They also have to keep pace with emerging trends like IoT, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud, and blockchain. So these are the aspects. These issues were shared by Vice President Dell Digital and Regional CIO Asia Pacific Dell Technologies. So you are supposed to be rather vigilant and so dynamic. So it's not that much easy. So if you want to learn all these things in the classroom, may not be the closest reach. So you must have to spend a lot of time to become better in this area. For those starting out in this field and understanding of operating systems and database management, networking and programming concepts are helpful. So these are the fundamentals one must look at. So what are there? Let me read out once again. See, understanding of OS operating systems, networking, and programming concepts are helpful. So salaries range from 22 lakhs to 32 lakhs per annum. It's going to be really promising, and it's a lucrative post. So all you need to do is you must have fundamentals of these applications and certain database systems, programming knowledge, and all other aspects. Don't be a bookworm. You must be rather in a way to fill your mind with the former mentality than with knowledge. This is very very important. A minimum of 2 to 3 years of exposure to networking will be of immense help. This is the requirement. At least 2 to 3 years of exposure to networking. Networking is rather important. If you still are, thinking whether you should choose this profession or not, it's going to be a nice opportunity. 22 lakhs to 32 lakhs per annum. It's not going to be that much small scale. That's really going to be nice. So plan perfectly. A spate of cyber attacks in recent times and shortage of talent are two factors pushing organizations to rethink their strategies on cybersecurity. So, if you really feel that there is a lot of requirement, and if the companies want to hire the employees with these skills, you must go to this particular aspect and you do the certification programs, maybe in India or abroad, wherever it is possible. This is going to be a promising thing. As part of the training for its developers, Dell Technologies gets them to work closely with their cyber security department. We have a dedicated cyber security team, but that's not enough as the organization keeps growing. So we have our cyber teams create champions across our development teams, set by Hemal Shah, Senior Vice President, Dell Digital and Regional CIO, Asia Pacific, Dell Technologies. So look at this point. So they have dedicated cyber security team. So if you want to be part of it, you might absolutely be part of it. You need to think of it a lot. Every employee has to take up cyber security training offered every year, and an examination is also conducted to evaluate their knowledge in this area. Robert Bosch Engineering and Business Solutions recently sent out a mailer inviting all employees to join the cybersecurity community, where ways to where ways to detect phishing mails are taught, and information on new threats is shared. So, in the training programs conducted every year at Robert Bosch Engineering and Business School Solutions, so they teach how to catch the mails that are phishing, and so the fraudulent, threats that are sent on mails. All these things are taught. Mastercard has been upgrading the skills and knowledge of employees with the help of external experts. We partner with academic institutions that are at the forefront of cybersecurity. For instance, we actually work with the Cyber Readiness Institute for a program where Fortune 500 companies distribute educational materials to smaller companies as part of an effort to strengthen simply supply chain security, says Preeti Singh, Vice President, Human Resources, South Asia Mastercard. So these are the valuable insights. So you must definitely consider these things. In the United States, Mastercard, along with other global technology companies, joined hands with 11 federal government agencies as part of a cybersecurity talent initiative to fill thousands of open cybersecurity jobs. Graduating college students can apply for a 2-year placement in a security role at the FBI, CIA, or another agency. If you have done a program in cybersecurity, you are going to make a beautiful career. This is a really, a very decent opportunity that you cannot ignore. In America, there seems to be a lot of chances for you to grow in this field. So the best popular organizations would come forward to offer you jobs. At the end of the 2 years, candidates will be eligible for a position at one of the companies, which will repay up to 75,000 US dollars of the student loan debt. So if you think that you have a lot of passion to grow your career or to see yourself being part of an organization to help the systems and to work as a software engineer, it is advisable to have a cybersecurity management application certification. Certificate helps you, and besides that, innovative thinking and preparedness to face or tackle any challenge that comes in your way are the most important, facts and the factors which would contribute for the well development or well organized systems of the organization. If you really have such plans, go for that now. All the very best for your future Indians. I would like to ask you to give your word. Please encourage Sree Krushi personality development and career guidance program videos. If you subscribe to your friends, if you subscribe to this channel, it will grow. If you share these videos with your friends, absolutely it will have a lot of impact on the think tank. So it's really a great opportunity for you to watch these videos. So never feel bad about your decisions. Think twice before you make a single decision. Decision making is very, very important in life. If you still have no clarity what you must do, take the advices of the faculty where you have studied, at the institutions where you have studied. Read the biographies of the people who have, taken the decisions and who absolutely became successful in their lives. So we have two different ways. One is positive thinking and negative thinking. To become successful, one must have to think about one's goal always. And if you really have great passion, enthusiasm, and dedication towards working in this area, it's going to be an opportunity for you. Please do a certification program in cybersecurity management, besides being a decent and excellent software engineer. All the very best for your future efforts.